Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. What if I told you that for decades, governments around the world have been sitting on a treasure trove of UFO evidence, deliberately keeping it from the public eye? It sounds like the plot of a science fiction movie, but today we're diving deep into the very real world of hidden UFO archives. We'll explore declassified documents, whistleblower testimonies, and unexplained events that suggest we are far from alone in the universe, and some people in power have known it all along. Let's start with one of the most famous cases, Project Blue Book. This was the official United States Air Force study of UFOs, running from 1952 to 1969. Officially, its conclusion was that most sightings were misidentifications of natural phenomena or conventional aircraft, and that no evidence suggested UFOs were a threat to national security or were of extraterrestrial origin. However, many researchers and even some of the project's own staff have claimed this was a whitewash. The project's own scientific consultant, Dr. J. Allen Hynek, famously started as a skeptic, but ended up a firm believer. He stated that a significant percentage of cases remained unexplained and were simply swept under the rug. These weren't just blurry photos. We're talking about detailed reports from credible witnesses like pilots and military personnel describing craft that defied the known laws of physics. Think about it. Thousands of reports were filed, and while many were easily explained, hundreds were not. Where did all that raw data go? Critics argue that the most compelling evidence was siphoned off into more secretive, classified projects, leaving Blue Book as a public relations exercise designed to calm public fears rather than a genuine scientific investigation. These unexplained files, containing detailed witness interviews, radar data, and sometimes even physical trace evidence, are the holy grail for UFO researchers. Are they locked away in a vault somewhere, gathering dust? The plot thickens when we look beyond the United States. Many other countries have had their own UFO encounters and subsequent investigations. In 2007, the French government, through its space agency CNES, made a groundbreaking move. They put their entire archive of UFO sightings online for the public to see, spanning over 50 years. It includes more than 1,600 cases, with documents, witness statements, and analysis. While many cases are explained, about 9% remain unidentified despite thorough investigation. This level of transparency is rare and raises a huge question. If France can do it, why can't other world powers? What are they hiding? Similarly, the UK's Ministry of Defence released thousands of pages of its UFO files, known as the British X-Files. These documents detailed close encounters reported by police officers, military pilots, and the public. One famous case is the Rendlesham Forest incident in 1980, often called Britain's Roswell. US Air Force personnel stationed at RAF Woodbridge reported seeing a strange glowing object descending into the forest. Deputy Base, Commander Lieutenant Colonel Charles Holt, even recorded an audio tape as he and his men investigated, describing strange lights and a craft that dripped molten metal and shot off at an incredible speed. Despite this incredible testimony from high-ranking military officials, the official explanation has always been vague, often attributing it to a nearby lighthouse. But the eyewitnesses, men trained to identify aircraft, stick to their stories to this day. The files released by the Ministry of Defense are fascinating, but many researchers believe they are heavily redacted and that the most sensitive information remains classified. This brings us to the modern era and the bombshell revelations of the past few years. In 2017, the New York Times published a stunning article confirming the existence of a secret Pentagon program called the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, or AATIP. This program, which ran from 2007 to 2012, investigated military encounters with what the government now calls unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs. Along with this revelation came the release of 3 incredible videos confirmed by the Pentagon, showing US Navy fighter jets encountering objects that accelerated and maneuvered in ways no known technology can. These aren't grainy amateur videos. They are captured on advanced military hardware. The pilots themselves can be heard expressing their disbelief, with one famously exclaiming, "Look at that thing, dude. This was a game changer." For the first time, the US government officially acknowledged that these phenomena are real, that they are being encountered by our military, and that they are being taken seriously. In 2021, the Office of the Director of National Intelligence released a preliminary assessment on UAPs. While it didn't confirm extraterrestrial origins, it did state that out of 144 incidents reported by military personnel since 2004, all but one remain unexplained. The report also openly stated that these UAPs probably lack a single explanation and could pose a challenge to US national security. This report is seen by many as just the tip of the iceberg, a carefully worded public document that hints at a much deeper, classified reality. So, where does this leave us? We have a history of official denial, followed by slow, reluctant admissions. We have credible witnesses, from astronauts to high-ranking military officials, coming forward to say they've seen things they can't explain. We have official government documents from multiple countries that, even when redacted, point to phenomena that defy conventional explanation. It seems less a question of if there is hidden UFO evidence, and more a question of how much and why it's being kept secret. Is it for national security, to prevent panic, or to protect a technological advantage derived from studying these objects? Perhaps the truth is so strange, so far beyond our current understanding of reality, that the powers that be believe we simply aren't ready for it. Whatever the reason, the walls of secrecy are slowly starting to crumble. With public pressure mounting and more insiders coming forward, we may be on the verge of the greatest revelation in human history. The archives are opening, one file at a time, and we'll be here to explore every single one. What do you think is the real reason for the secrecy? Let me know your theories down in the comments. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive. If you enjoyed this exploration and want more content that questions the official narrative, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, keep looking up.